Some things are best left alone, but you couldn't resist. It seemed harmless, just an old doll, forgotten in a shop. But the moment you touched it, everything changed. You didn't notice at first. Small things, a misplaced object, a shadow where there shouldn't be one. But then it started to feel alive. At night, you hear soft whispers, tiny footsteps, and no matter where you are in the room, it's watching you. You should have left it in that shop. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Andrew. What we do here is I read you a spooky story at first, and then we get into whatever topic we're talking about for the day. Today, we're talking about creepy haunted dolls. I have 3 dolls for you. There are more, but I just kind of picked out the 3 that I think are the most well-known. If you like what we do here, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of the video. Without further ado, we're going to get into it. Doll number 1, Annabelle. You know, pretty well known, I think. Top tier doll, Raggedy Ann doll. My sister had a Raggedy Ann way back in the day. Nowhere near as scary looking as its reputation makes it seem. That's why they changed it for the Conjuring universe. Anyways, first we have Annabelle. Most of you have heard of her thanks to the Conjuring films, but her real story is even creepier. Annabelle resides in the Warrens Occult Museum, locked in a glass case. According to the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, this Raggedy Ann doll is no ordinary plaything. Annabelle was gifted to a nursing student in the 1970s, and soon after, strange things began to happen. The doll moved on its own, leaving behind notes with messages like "help me." Things escalated when one of the student's friends was physically attacked. The Warrens determined that a demonic spirit had attached itself to the doll. They took her, and now she's locked away. Annabelle is a household name, but there are many other haunted dolls lurking in America's shadows. One of the most infamous is Robert the Doll, hailing from Key West, Florida. Yeah, Robert the Doll. I'll be real honest with you, I didn't even want to look up pics of this doll. This doll he unnerves me. He creeps me out a little bit. It's not necessarily his reputation. It's just the way it looks. It creeps me out a little bit. Robert the Doll might not look terrifying at first, but don't let that fool you. This little guy is over a century old, and his story is one of the most chilling. Robert was given to a boy named Robert Eugene Otto, who quickly formed an unsettling bond with the doll. Neighbors claimed to see Robert moving from window to window when no one was home. Eugene's parents often heard him having conversations with the doll late at night, only the voice responding wasn't their son's. Objects would move on their own, and eventually the boy's parents locked the doll away in the attic. It's crazy if the parents were actually hearing voices. I can't speak to that either or not. I've never, what's the word for it? I don't have any experience with hearing things talking back. But that's a pretty crazy claim. The activity didn't stop. Even locked in the attic, Robert's presence haunted the family. Today, he resides in a museum in Key West, where visitors must ask his permission before taking photos. Those who don't often report strange accidents or misfortunes after leaving. So yeah, Robert the Doll definitely messes with people after they leave. I have heard of that story before. You gotta go up and introduce yourself and then ask to do anything at all with him, straight to the doll. Robert's eerie reputation has followed him for decades, but he's not the only doll believed to bring bad luck. Next, we have the Okiku Doll, whose legend stretches all the way from Japan, but has become a focal point of paranormal discussions here in the US. I actually believe the Okiku Doll is located in the US at the moment as well. The Okiku Doll might seem less threatening at first, but its hair tells a different story. According to legend, this doll is haunted by the spirit of a young girl who died tragically. The strangest part, Her hair never stops growing. Despite multiple attempts to trim it, the hair continues to grow. An eerie reminder of the spirit who is said to inhabit the doll. For those who believe Okiku is a symbol of restless spirit clinging to the world of the living, you think it's a trick of the eye or something more. The doll's growing hair has left experts baffled. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. That's a pretty strange claim. I would have to have my own photographic proof before I could make a claim about anything like that. That's one of those things you just take people's words with a grain of salt. Annabelle, Robert, or Okiku. These are just a few examples of dolls that carry dark stories with them. Whether they're truly haunted or just the stuff of legends, one thing is certain. These dolls have left their mark on people who've crossed their paths. But here's the real question. Would you dare keep one in your home? Or worse, do you already have one? Yeah, do any of you guys actually have haunted dolls in your homes? My daughter had this doll at our old houses, and this thing creeped me out. It was porcelain skinned. I don't know how old the thing was, but it was porcelain skinned, and every time I came across it, it just bugged the life out of me. And I ended up putting this thing in the basement, and we forgot about it, luckily, until I had to move. And then I found it again. And I decided that I was going to set it up in one of the bedrooms and just leave it after I left. Kind of a little prank to whoever bought the house after we moved. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked this, short little deep dive on haunted dolls, appreciate a like and subscribe. Any kind of comment helps. You guys are killing it with the subscriptions. I appreciate it so much. I want to do a little housekeeping here at the end of this video. It looks like the animated shorts that I put up are getting like an extreme number of dislikes. So I think I'm going to remove those from the channel. I hate to remove content from the channel, but I put the shorts up and I put the related links. That way they link back to the videos that they relate to. Like the Annabelle video that went, or the Annabelle short that went up yesterday, links back to the Warren video. Nobody ever clicks on the links. Everybody just looks at it and is like, oh, it's AI, and then swipes past, or they dislike it and then swipe. So I think the shorts are going to go bye-bye, and I think I'm going to find a way to take these clips and shorten them out. Whether I have to do extra editing or not, I think that might be the way to go. And the video I did on Twin Paranormal, at some point last night, I got like 10 different people coming over from the Twin Paranormal community, like fans and stuff like that, and just ratioing the video to hell and back, and just leaving nasty comments, calling me a bully and calling me mean, and saying that I shouldn't be picking on them. And like I didn't pick on them at all in that video. I offered constructive criticism on their investigation style, and I also debunked some of their claims of a woman ending her existence in the basement of that building. So I don't know where they were coming from that, but clearly they were hurt by it, and they wanted to hurt the video and the channel because of it. So that video has gone missing, because I don't need all those dislikes telling YouTube that my content is not worth watching. It's not worth it to me, being this small a size, to have that kind of negativity attached to it. So I think for now we're going to leave those kind of investigation debunking videos off to the side somewhere, and we will revisit them when and if the channel becomes big enough that it can handle the amount of dislikes that video got within a short time. And it's crazy too, because that video has been up for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it had gotten a couple likes off of it. Like, some of you guys actually liked the video, but I don't know, just out of nowhere, like 10 people from the Paranormal Twin community came over and basically told me that I wasn't allowed to have my own opinions, and that I wasn't allowed to exercise my First Amendment right to free speech and reporting. Whatever. So I'm just gonna let them win this little thing before it turns into a full argument with anybody, and move on with my life for it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you stuck around to this point, thank you so much. Leave me comments. Let me know what you think about the videos. If you want me to do a deeper dive on any one of the dolls at all, let me know. Or if there's any sort of cursed objects at all that you want me to do a deep dive on. I think I might want to visit the Dybbuk box. If any of you guys know what the Dybbuk box is, it's like a little jewelry closet, or at least the one I'm thinking of. It's like a little jewelry closet that's like got a demon kept inside of it. I believe it's a Jewish thing. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I remember watching it on an episode of like a haunting or something like that way back in the day. So let me know if there's any sort of cursed objects, dolls, you know, Dybbuk boxes. You know, if there's a cursed couch out there and you want me to cover it, let me know. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I've done, you know, a minor upgrade here. I've fixed my camera. You can also see that I've taken the headphones off. I've turned up the gain on the microphone, turned my headphones off. I'm speaking louder now. Trying to up the quality as much I can. So on top of the stories, and like trying to animate the stories as best I can with the sound effects, and then putting the images in there with the stories. I think I'm bringing a lot of production value to it, and I want to keep going up from here. And I'm really just trying to figure this YouTube thing out, you know, as I'm going. I had my gaming channel that kind of failed. It didn't really fail. The thing's a year and a half old. It's only got 39 subs, and there's almost, I want to say almost, oh, there is like 30 videos on there, between my airsoft and actually gaming. And I think it's a thing where YouTube just doesn't know what to do with it. So I kind of put that on the back burner, and I started this one because I wanted to talk about something else instead of just playing games. It takes way longer to play games than it does to write a script, and then rewrite a script, and then gather images, and then put a video together, believe it or not, because either way I still have to edit the video down. But games are so long that I have to edit so much, and where these I can just edit everything down quick. But yeah, it's enough rambling. See you guys next time.